Hello, lovers. It's Miss Kimmykins. I want to tell you how much I appreciate you for being here with me tonight. I want to thank you for being here with me every night before this one. I love sharing this content with you. And I want everyone who's listening to feel welcome to share their own stories with me. Whether it's a fetish, whether it is an experience, even if it's a fantasy that hasn't happened yet, write to me. Let me know how it makes you feel, the thoughts you have. Let me know. Let me know your deepest, darkest, sexiest desires. Because here in Miss Kimmykins' universe, we don't judge. Tonight, lovers, we have a second submission from Anonymous. And when I received it and I read through it, let's just say things got wet. So sit back and relax, lovers, because this one might just blow your mind. Hello, Miss Kimmykins. It's me again. I know that some may not believe the first experience I shared is the truth, but I guarantee you it is. And I must say, I really enjoyed listening to you read my submission. I was able to close my eyes and sit back and relive every moment all over again. And it was almost as good as being there. So I decided to write to you again and tell you an even more unbelievable story, but again, it is absolutely the truth. For those who need a reminder of who I am, I work in a certain position, in a certain place. And that's why I must remain anonymous. And the only people who know anything about what happens are me and the people involved. To be honest with you, I have never been more satisfied in a job ever before in my life. And well, you'll understand why after you hear this one. I work at a facility that houses people, males. I work the late shift because it's less prying eyes and more opportunity. after my first experience with one of the men there, it opened me up to want to explore. It's almost as if it flipped a switch in me. And I started paying closer attention to the men around me, thinking about some of them not having any contact with a woman in a long time. I decided that I would be the one to offer them some release, if you will. Now, it is a delicate process as to how to choose who I'm going to engage with. I have to pay very close attention, because if I get connected to the wrong person, well, it could really be a disaster. But I've been there long enough to be familiar with quite a few of them, and I had my eye on two of them. Two brothers, to be exact. They were about 30, 31. They had been in for just a few years. They were relatively quiet, stayed out of trouble, did anything the guards asked of them. So I decided both of them would be my next choice. I did little things at first to test the waters. I would brush up against them seductively, or bend over in front of them, or pass a little comment, give them a sly smile, or maybe even a wink. And I would wait. I would wait just to see if they would tell someone, anyone. That never happened. Let me tell you, Miss Kimmykins, it was a tense 2 months waiting, but I knew that if it happened, if I was finally able to connect with the two of them, I knew it would be epic. And I was right. They kept quiet. Didn't say a peep. Never came out of character. So I decided to put the second part of my plan into play. I got them on a detail to clean the bathrooms late at night. And of course, I would supervise them. No one would suspect a thing. I got them on the detail. In the first week, I let them work. I didn't disturb them. I didn't disrupt them. We went around the facility, cleaning the restrooms. I watched them, as I would normally do, but I was also scoping out where I would do the deed with the two of them completely out of sight so that we could fully and completely enjoy our time together. And I made a decision. There was one bathroom that was quite a bit of ways on the other side. But the other employees never liked to check. It wasn't very well lit. Hell, half of the facilities didn't even work in this spot. So it was absolutely perfect. So one night, about 1 a.m., after they had done cleaning a couple of other spaces, I told them we're going to go over to this other restroom and give it a clean because it had been a while. And Miss Kimmykins, I don't know if they read my mind, felt the heat coming from between my thighs. I don't know, but they both looked at each other and then turned back to me and smiled and happily grabbed their buckets and their mops and their other cleaning supplies and damn near skipped their way to the other side of the building. I had to slow my pace because I knew what was coming. Pun intended. We get to the restroom and it was all I could do to just rip my clothes completely off. But I calmed myself and I let them clean half of the facility. I went to the stall furthest at the end and I called one of them to me. He walks in and immediately I touched his dick. And I put a finger to my mouth, letting him know to be quiet. And I unbuttoned his pants. I took a seat on the toilet and pulled him closer to me. I felt his dick getting hard in my hand and I could feel the throbbing, the force of the blood going into his dick, making the size increase until it was fully erect and so hard in my hand it felt like a brick. I rubbed it all over my face, feeling the softness of it, feeling the curve in it, the veins. Oh, Miss Kimmykins. Oh. I kissed the head. He moaned a little bit, but he caught himself before he got too loud. But I know his brother heard because I could hear him put his mop back in the bucket of water and just stand there for a moment listening. So, I had to give him a show. I wanted him to hear what was going on before he even saw it. So I opened my mouth and I wrapped it around the head of his dick. And at that point, there was no controlling his moans or his noises, his sounds, nothing. He gripped the sides of the stall and moaned, loudly. And I wasn't interested in stopping him because I wanted his brother to come and see what was going on. I wanted to be watched. I heard his footsteps. So I started sucking. Even louder. Making sure to moan in between. And of course, there he was, watching, smiling. And he says to me, I knew you was a freak. I knew you wanted us to come here and put some dick on you. I stopped and I giggled. And I told him, come and put your dick in my mouth. And he obliged, of course, whipping his dick out so fast. It hit me on the tip of my nose. So there I was, 2 dicks, my 2 hands, and my 1 mouth. So I pressed the heads of them together. And went from one to the other, while one stroked my hair. It was I knew that they were getting close to the edge. I mean, how long had it been since they'd had their dicks sucked? How long had it been since they had the opportunity to be so close to some pussy? I continued. And boy, oh boy. If you've never seen 2 fire hoses shoot out water at the same time, well, that was the equivalent. They came so hard and so much. I couldn't even keep it all in my mouth. I stroked those 2 big dicks, making sure that I got every drop. It was all over my face, all over my lips, dripping down my chin, down my neck, into my shirt, on my shirt. I was in heaven. And even though they had just exploded all over me, those dicks stayed hard. And I thought, well, I can't let these erections go to waste. I mean, I did come here with a plan, you know. So I stood up, just letting the cum drip from my cheeks and my lips down my chin into my shirt. And I unhooked my pants, took off one shoe, slipped my leg out, and asked, who's going first to fuck me? Well, there was no argument. The older brother sat down on the toilet and ordered me to come and sit on his dick. The feeling of it. The feeling of it filling my pussy up. I thought, there's no way I'm gonna fit this whole thing, but I did. Slid all the way down on it just like a good girl would. And the younger brother walked up to me and took the head of his dick and started rubbing the already drying cum all over my face. He told me to open my mouth, so I did. He put both of his hands on the sides of my face. And he started fucking my mouth. The older brother had his hands on my waist and he rocked me back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And his penis curved in a way that it rubbed right up against my G-spot. I was in ecstasy. I took a hand and started rubbing my clit. Circular motion. Oh, trying to match the rhythm of his dick inside of me, rubbing against my G-spot, making my pussy get wetter and wetter and wetter and wetter and wetter and wetter, until it was making that undeniable sucking, gushing sound. The younger brother was fucking my mouth, trying to make me take all of that dick. And I just kept gagging, but I kept going. I wanted to devour I wanted to devour his dick in my mouth, and I wanted to devour the dick in my pussy. After a while, we were all moving at the same time, to the same rhythm, the same pace. And I could feel the orgasm building up in my pussy. The dick in my mouth. I couldn't tell him I was about to come, but he knew. And he started rocking me on his dick even harder, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I felt his dick pulsing inside of me again, and I knew he was about to come. He was gonna come all inside of this pussy, and that's what I wanted. I was ready for it. And there it was. He shot his cum inside of my pussy, and I started coming at the same time. Just the pressure of his cum shooting inside of my pussy. Flipped my switch. And I was coming so hard, I had to brace myself and put my hands on the other brother's thighs just to hold myself up while he continued to fuck my mouth. And I'm being rocked back and forth on this big dick that's shooting a hot load of cum inside of me. And I'm gagging on this other big dick at the same time. And he starts coming right down the back of my throat. And it was, my head was spinning. The younger brother stumbled backwards, and he had to double over and put his hands on his knees. I just stayed with that dick inside of me, feeling his erection just fade away. I stood up. I stuck 2 fingers in my pussy. And then I put them in my mouth. And they watched me, turned on, but obviously needing a break. I got dressed. Gave them a few moments to put themselves back together while I stood by the sink to attempt, although not really, to clean their cum off of my shirt and wipe the evidence off of my face. We just kind of stood around looking at each other for a few moments. We all smiled and just shook our heads. I was so satisfied. I could feel his cum oozing out of my pussy, and I knew when I got home later that morning, I was going to have some fun by myself reliving this moment. We didn't say anything. They went back to their mop buckets and cleaning supplies and continued working, and I just watched them. Once we finished, we went on to a few of the other facilities. Before we made our way to the janitor's closet to put all of the supplies away, I stopped him and I said, same time next week. And they just looked at me and smiled and shook their heads yes. They put their items away and I went about doing paperwork, doing count, checking different things. With his cum running out of my pussy. With the taste of cum in my mouth. Thinking about the next time. And even thinking about who might be next. I hope you enjoyed this one, Miss Kimmy Kins. I have a few more coming for you, so be on the lookout. I'm really enjoying sharing these stories with you because I get to relive them. So I appreciate you. And until next time, this is Anonymous. Woo. Well, lovers, that one got pretty intense really quickly. Oh, but that one has my heart racing. I hope it got some things pumping for you as well, lovers. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have been satisfied. Until next time, lovers. Good night. Good night. Good night.